Welcome back, Mama, to episode 4. My name is Sharon, and I am a busy mom that is so glad that you are here. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the idea of consistency over intensity and how to get consistent with habits that you want to have. So I was first introduced to this idea of consistency over intensity by Darren in his book, The Compound Effect. This was a book that I read pretty early on and really sort of ignited my personal growth journey, if you will. In this book, Darren Hardy talks about using a habit tracker, which I was a little unsure of at first, but by the end of the book, he had me sold. So it's the idea that you write out the habits that you want to have on a daily basis, and you literally check them off as you do them each day. It became a bit of a game for me, which I'm a very competitive person, and I got really into. And it was fun to see if I could get more check marks than the day before. And the idea was just to get consistent. So it's not that you have to do a super intense workout 7 days a week. No, that is not what he's saying. It's do something to move your body 7 days a week, get more consistent, and then you don't have to be super intense with it. And that idea really struck a chord with me and really changed the game and how I started to look at my habits. So this idea of installing habits that you want came from this book as well. And you start small, yet consistent. So for example, one of the habits that Darren Hardy mentions in the book is flossing. So flossing, for people, how many times do you floss? And you lie to the dentist and tell them every day, but it's not really that. He uses flossing as an example of getting consistent with the habit. So instead of telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna, floss my teeth twice a day. No, that's too intense, right? Consistency. Instead, say, I'm going to floss one tooth every day, just one. And then, of course, you're probably going to do more than that, but you don't have to. You just have to be consistent and do that one tooth every day. I had trouble buying into that at first. I was like, that's stupid. I don't think it's gonna work. And you guys, it did work. When you're like, I have to floss one tooth. It's not as big of a deal. And that was that is an idea that was reinforced by Stephen Guise in his book, Mini Habits. It was a good read, but honestly, that's pretty much the gist of it, is take something, make it stupid small. That's what he says in the books, make it stupid small, and then that way you'll do it. So instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna do this crazy ab workout every day, no, I'm gonna do one sit-up every day. Or I'm gonna do a plank for 10 seconds every day. And over time, you will start to increase that habit, but the foundation is in the consistency, not in the intensity. It's going to be so much harder to motivate yourself to do that ab workout every single day than it is to do that one sit-up. So that idea of consistency over intensity. I get really fired up about this, and I am excited to talk this week on the podcast about how I actually use this idea of consistency over intensity to solidify my workout routine and to get super consistent with my workouts. It also worked for my husband, who is now super consistent with his workouts as well because of this focus on consistency over intensity. So I hope you check that out. And also on the podcast this week, I'm going to be sharing about how I use this idea of consistency over intensity to create habits. So to start a habit that I don't already have and see it through to the end. So definitely check that out. On episode 15 next week, we're going to be chatting about something that I do quite often, which is overthinking. So if you are an overthinker like me, episode 15 is for you. I came across a resource that helps me to stop my overthinking, and all it takes is 60 seconds a day. 60 seconds, not minutes, seconds a day. So if you are interested in changing some of your self-talk, you are definitely going to want to check that episode out. That's episode 15. If you would like some personal growth delivered straight to your inbox, feel free to sign up below. You will get a weekly newsletter that has personal growth for busy moms in it in a super bite-sized action step-oriented format. The action step that I provide you with takes less than 2 minutes to complete, so I have the busy mom in mind for that. And if you're interested in connecting between episodes, you can find me on Instagram over at Sharon Legier Coaching, or you can check out my website, SharonLegierCoaching.com, to find out more information about me and some of my services. Thank you so much for being here, Mama. Have a great day.